What's up, welders? Welcome to another episode of Adventures in Welding. I'm Paul. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to be building a new stand for this little, I think it's a 10-inch drill press. That pipe that's in there is about 16 inches. What we're going to do basically is make a stand for it so I can put her on the floor. And to do that, I got some pieces laid out. Show you how I did it, and we'll weld it together. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I found this piece of quarter-inch stock at the scrapyard. It's about 18 inches long, 8 inches wide. I'm going to use this as the base for the drill press stand. I'm going to cut an 8-inch by 8-inch square out of it. I'm going to cut some gussets in it. I'm going to put a piece of pipe with a 2-inch ID into it, weld it all up. Then I'm going to bolt that into the floor with some Tapcon, slip a new piece of stainless pipe in from the drill press. It'll be about, I don't know, 5 feet long. And then I've got a floor model drill press. I know it doesn't have any more power or anything, but what it is going to end up with is the ability for me to put thicker pieces on the table and drill holes into them than what I have now. And for the price of some scrap hay. What the heck. Using a wafer wheel to cut out the gussets here, I'm going to cut one long strip, then I'll cut the triangular pieces out of that strip. When you're cutting things with the wafer wheel, you got to be on your game. One small slip could kill you. Watch this kickback. After everything has been cut into shape, I hit it with a grinder to smooth it out, and then with a flap disc, including breaking all the corners so everything's nice and smooth. Well, I guess the first question you got to ask yourself is, what processor are you going to use to build this? We've got MIG, TIG, stick. How are we going to do it? What you have to do is you have to evaluate type of metal, thickness of metal, the purpose of the weldment, and decide what you're going to do. And in this case, I think things are going to work out best if we use the Eastwood MIG 250 on 240 volts. Alright, tack up time. We are going to start by attacking the pipe perpendicular to the plate, and I'm placing the tacks in a line with the corners of the plate. That way the gussets can be placed splitting the sides equally. That's where I have layout lines drawn, and that'll make everything go a lot smoother. In the right side of the picture there, you can see a piece of scrap that I got my settings where I want on. This is about 18 volts, I think about 200 inches per minute, using the 75-25 gas mix. Alright, once I've got my four corners here, I'm going to put the gussets on again, splitting the sides. Just want to get that sitting there, and I don't need the magnets. Holding it tight right on the layout line. A little zap here. And a little zap at the top. We'll do that 3 more times. Oh, looks like it's leaning a little bit. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Alright, now for the welding part of the program, we're going to start with vertical up on the gussets, oscillating the gun side to side slightly to kind of flatten the bead out. We're doing vertical up for penetration. And you're going to be able to see here I didn't hold long enough on the side, so it's kind of uneven, but I got a good penetration. And then we're going to come from the center out on the horizontal piece. Again, just a slight oscillation of the gun to even things out, smooth them out as best I can. We're not going to do the other side of this right now. We're just going to rotate this thing 90 degrees and do the next one. That way we will allow the first one to cool a little bit, and we won't get that metal too hot. Again with the side-to-side oscillation, and down here. Yes, I know I didn't clip the tip, but as long as it's still red, you can do that. I tried to get some arc shots here for you on the other sides, but because of my camera position, the way I was standing, they really didn't come out very good. So I'm just going to give you this little short clip. This is the opposite sides of the plates you saw me weld. Alright, here's the money shot. No edits, no cuts. This is the weld. Keep in mind I am only a student, so this shit ain't perfect, but it ain't bad. And I think this will do the job quite well in holding that drill press up. Alright folks, that's it. That's the end of this little basement shop project. Made easy with the Eastwood MiG 250. Like I said at the beginning, I looked over all the different processes, stick, MiG, TIG. I don't have any oxyacetylene here. And decided what I'd like to do, what would be the best process, what would suit this job. Turned out I like the MiG process for its speed, ease of use, and good penetration. I'm using 75-25% gas. Tomorrow I'll go to the old Happy Hardware Man, get a new piece of 4-foot long 2-inch stainless steel pipe. Drop her in there, plop the drill press on top of it, bingo bango bongo. My cheap ass Chinese import drill press is now a floor model drill press. And what did it cost me? $5 from the scrapyard. Thanks for tuning in to Adventures on Welding. I'm Paul. I hope I see you again next time. But before I go, I want to set a special shout out to my friends out there like Pidge and Matt, Colt 10mm, the tool review. You guys that keep commenting, keep me coming back. Even guys that don't like my welding, like Lance. I appreciate the criticism, and I appreciate you taking the time to comment on these videos. So please like, subscribe, comment anything you want. I'm a big boy. Just tune in again, alright?